host, Asian Girl Diamond. I'm back with my only review of the Belle Collective. So, Keisha, Letitia, and Marie have all gone out to lunch. Keisha is skeptical of this meetup because they all felt a way about her based off of what Tambra said. And right now, she's just being herself. Not going to defend who she is anymore. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. So, talking about the fashion show, it was cool, but addressing the things that Tambra told them about her. And Letitia admitted that Tambra was the one who told me to be careful about you. She said you can be shady. Now, shady can mean two different things. Shiesty, backstabbing, also throw tap is shade here and there, same thing. And hence why, after brunch, you felt the way about me before you got to know me based off of what Tambra said. So you did not go all out of your, no, not all out of your way. Your energy about me over a plate wasn't just a plate. It was what you've already been told about me. And I didn't like the fact that Letitia said Keisha is able to move on from things. No, you're able to move on from things because you've been holding on to this entire time, Letitia, okay? And how we can move forward together with the Fair Street Project, huh? The thing you think that you're gonna move forward with her from the Fair Street Project after what you just said? I don't think so. So everybody reintroduce themselves. They are starting fresh, okay? Marie's mother relapsed. She's missing, back on that stuff. She's worried about her, and she's about to open her 5 methadone clinic and just struggling with the mother with addiction. Then we talk about Tambra and Damon and how Letitia ambushed Damon at the fashion show to talk about her friend Taisha and the emotional connection. And I'm just over Letitia trying to make it her sole desire, her sole responsibility to get this out in the open. Okay, could Tamara and Damon might be faking the funk about how the relationship really is? Probably. But we didn't forget about you, Letitia. What happened to Ferris Street? What's going on with you and Glenn? Obviously, you and Glenn are getting back together, and you don't want us to know about it just yet. So you want us to focus on Tamara and Damon, not focus on this Ferris Street that you've been telling us about this whole time, but no proof, no action behind it. Sure. Then the security guard coming in to remove her from the situation. I'm just like, fine, it's her business. Let her do what she wants to do, Letitia, okay? And I don't know why you're placing yourself in the middle of a situation that has nothing to do with you, okay? Moving on. Tambra is out to lunch with Damon the same time that the girls are having lunch as well. And the whole decorator and, I wasn't about to talk about her at my event, okay? Because I know how she lies, okay? And how you handled yourself, baby. I know you did. And he said he didn't handle that. You handled the conversation or you handled the emotional connection. What did you handle, Devon? I would love to know. And I don't know why she said focus on my life and my relationship. It's becoming a stalker at this point. Back at the girls, Letitia making it seem as if there's so many holes in their story. Could be. But I don't know why you're so focused on it. And both Damon and Tambra are not about to put no energy towards anybody who they don't have any care for, okay? But enough about that. Apparently, Damon and Tambra have been more intimate than they've already been. Now they're using no protection per doctor's orders. So, are y'all trying for a baby or y'all just seeing what it feels like to not have sex without protection? Let me understand that part. And now we are talking about moving in. But of course, I'm not moving in until I get my ring. Where's my ring? He said maybe it's in the house. You gotta find it. So, Tambra, what are you doing? Obviously, you're not following the order from what you want your parents' marriage to be. Marry first, kids, the whole 9 yards. You're now having unprotected sex with a man who you've been on and off with for 16 years. Will the baby come first before the marriage? Are you gonna be okay with that? You don't just keep it a buck, Tambra. You're not about to wait for a ring. You're just saying you want the man, and you'll accept what he gives you because Devon ain't proposing to you no time soon. He wants to have the relationship without the commitment. He wants the baby without giving you what you want first because you want the ring, right? Tambra, I don't know what this is. Okay, fine. Marie, Marie is having Jerez and Raven's mom over. Raven is the woman who passed, unfortunately, and her mother is coming over. And Marie just wants to bring them together so they can move forward with healing, grieving, and what's best for her son Zion, right? Now, her mother is going through a lot. You know, she's struggling, taking it day by day, and they do want justice for her murder, and they are awarded justice for her murder. For Jerez, he has chosen to not go to school full time, to do online school, so he can now be 24/7 available for his kids. But I kind of got confused when he said it, and then Marie jumps in and say, "No, no, baby, we got this. We're gonna take care of it while you get your education." I'm like, what? So this is what he should have been doing from the beginning. You were fighting with him the first season for him to not go to school 3 hours away so he can be close to his kids. He has three kids under the same age. Now he has to take on more responsibility now that one of his children's mother is gone. So I don't see where you're still giving him a pass to act as if he doesn't have responsibilities. That's where I'm stuck on. What is the relationship like with the other mothers? Like, you're giving your son the ability to not know what it's like to be a parent. Like this one step of him. Right, like I said, he takes one step into becoming a parent. You say, no, baby, not yet. What? What does it do for you, Marie, for you to stunt your son's growth even more by not telling him, yeah, you should not focus on school at this moment. Yeah, do some night classes. Go find a job, take care of your babies, figure out a schedule with the other mothers because you need to be an active role for your children. I don't know what this is. Like you're taking on what he needs to know, what he needs to figure out. Fine. Sophia, her daughter Dee is having a drive-by baby shower with her baby daddy. Everything looks beautiful. Um, the twins and Sanjay arrive. Their relationship is getting better, taking it day by day, just supporting, showing up, all right? Latrice comes in looking fabulous, and JJ pulls in a brand new Chevrolet SUV for Dee and her baby. Lovely gift. Um, Latrice wanted to know what it feels like to have baby fever. She's feeling it, but it's a news. When she was offered a drink, she wanted lemonade, not liquor, because she hasn't had her period in 3 months. So she wants to know, is it stress? Could I be pregnant? I don't know. So they wanted to test out. So I think JJ had a sister who recently had a baby. So she held the baby. It was cute for the moment, but she didn't feel nothing. She didn't mind holding the baby for about 20 minutes, but to do this every single day, no. That means she does not want a baby. Latrice does not see herself being a mother, and that's fine. But you need to have a conversation with Cliff because he is practically planning for you to be pregnant because, like she said, Sophia, she hasn't had her period and her and Cliff have been having unprotected sex lately. So who knows, right? That's what's worrying her. In the next scene, we are talking about her being stressed out, her business is expanding, finding another building, and she's so stressed out. He don't know why she's stressed out, but he doesn't have the same mindset as she does. He came from a whole different life. He was born with a silver spoon. She struggled. So her work mentality, her hustle game, he doesn't understand. Then the whole time about worrying isn't something to worry. You don't need to worry. You don't need to do this. And it's like you don't understand how she moves. You don't get it, right? Because she's not about to just let you take care of her and she doesn't take care of herself because she don't know if you're going to stay here long. Hence why she's hesitant on having a baby with you because she's not secure. She doesn't feel like she's going to be safe with you. Then they go back and forth with, am I a great wife? You know, you could be a great wife, you're a good wife, this and that and the third, but then the baby situation. How much of your career is enough? How much will money be enough for you to say you want to have a baby? She don't want to. She will keep on working until she can't work no more to not carve out time to have a baby because she doesn't want one. and how people plan pregnancies. He said, "Oh no, I don't do that. I'm a man. I just walk off instinct." I don't know what that meant. That was misogynistic, and I got time for it. So, yes, her being late on her period for 3 months. Now, it's kind of like, what could it be? Is it a baby? Is it stress? I don't know. But he's hoping that it is because he said he will be a great father than a husband to her. I said, what? No, 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 no. See, I don't like when we are in the midst of trying to have a family, but you're telling me you're going to not love me the same point that you will love our child. Then where does that leave me? So what's going to happen if the child isn't going to be what you want? You're going to just bring it back to me? Then that's not, I don't want to be a single married mother. I don't want to do that. That's what it's going to be. She's going to be responsible for that child, and he's going to be gone because, like she said, a man is going to be a man at the end of the day. I cannot trust that if I have a baby with you, you're not going to just up and leave, because he is hoping that she will sit down, calm down, slow down, so he can be the one that she's dependent on, and she doesn't want to be dependent on him. She likes having her own. She likes being independent. Loves the fact that she already had her own before he came into the picture. But he wants her to just drop that and be dependent on him having a baby. No. No. And the fact that you won't love her the same point that you'll love your child, no ma'am. Recipe for disaster, okay? Like, this is what he gets for marrying a woman 30 years his senior, no, 30 years under his age, thinking that she just gonna say it, she's not gonna want to do it, she might change her mind. No. Y'all been together all this time and she still doesn't want to have a child. She wants to be where she's at right now, and it's totally fine. And having a missed period for the last 3 months, girl, I understand how that feels, because as a woman's body, we go through all these types of changes. Menstrual and stress can definitely F that all that up. So yes, and it was a question of, if she is pregnant, A, whatchamacallit, B, adoption, or C, raising. He would rather give her up for adoption than have the child be whatchamacallit and given up. But she's like, listen, I don't care what you say. You're not about to control what I do. I will leave and take care of me. Latrice, you don't want a baby, and I don't know how long this marriage is going to last if you don't have one. Cliff, you should have married somebody your own age, and I don't even know how your relationship is with your other children. They're out the door. You want to start all over? Please. Moving on. So Marie is inviting the girls to celebrate the opening of her methadone clinic. Akeisha's happy she's invited and willing to move past everybody, with everybody, including Tampa, but she's watching her. You should. Latrice is invited, and how her and Marie have come a long way and started new beginnings. So having an opioid clinic in Mississippi is a huge accomplishment. Then the fashion show. Latrice questioned Tampa about the security guard, and that she said because she's in radio, they have to be protective of their employees, so that's why she had him there. Latrice don't believe her. She thinks it was a ploy to get her removed from the conversation about Demond and her relationship. It could be. Or it could be she don't want to talk to y'all about it. She probably doesn't trust the sister circle enough to talk about her relationship. I mean, we haven't really delved deep into Tambra's life like this before. The first season, we don't know what her storyline was. This season is all about Tambra. What is you and Demond doing? So now all the ladies are happy. They're in a good place. And then Melanie talks about a lunch that Akeisha is hosting pretty soon with the shareholders of Jackson, Mississippi, pretty much to reintroduce her to Jackson, Mississippi, and reintroduce her to other people. Say hello. My name is Akeisha. My husband's name is Willie. We have a restaurant in New Jersey that we're bringing back here into Jackson, and more ideas about Ferris Street. Now, Tisha feels away because she was not added on to Akeisha's ideals for Ferris Street. And I'm like, oh, really? So I'm not on the same page with her? Oh, I guess the joke's on me, but I see you. And I'm like, I don't know why you surprised, Natisha. Why would she move forward with you about revitalizing Ferris Street after you said she was born into a family that didn't want her? You thought that was over? You thought that was it? Please, no. So you need to figure out how you can bring Ferris back on your own, just like she is. But I feel as though you don't have the same connections and money as Akeisha does. So we're probably not going to ever hear about Ferris again from you. I think Akeisha is going to come with action, like she said in the beginning. So after that, we see Raven's mom. She comes on back to the screen, and they're just like, I'm so happy you're here. You are very brave to come out the house. And she's taking it day by day, okay? Then it gets messy. Taisha, the decorator, comes in, and apparently everybody knows her. She did Latrice's wedding. She has planned all of Marie's events, and we know she handles Letitia's brunches. And Taisha, and what's her name? Tambra gets up and walks away. She was not about to give Taisha a moment. She goes to the producer, gets D-Mite, and Taisha was like, so you can talk about me to everybody? She said, no, you can talk about me to everybody. You are crazy and desperate. That's what you are. I was like, well, Tambra, I understand you walking away because I'm not about to have another discussion about this, especially when my man is not here to defend himself. I also forgot to mention, when it came down to Letitia ambushing Damon about this personal connection, she never went back and told Taisha that she spoke to him and got his response. So it's like, Letitia, you are so confident in what your friend told you. You didn't double confirm when you got Damon's response? Okay. But more tea is going to come out next episode. And it's like, wow. So you have more to say about this. So you've been waiting for your time to come back on screen, huh? But, I mean, Tambra, if you don't feel a way about her, I wouldn't have given her no time of day. I would have given her no energy. I would have smiled and kept it moving. Still mingled, still said hello, and would have been like, yeah, sure, okay. Like, that's what I would have done. But that is it, you guys. Next week is the season finale. Well, tomorrow, actually, because I'm doing this extremely late. But, that's all I have. Please stay tuned for the next video, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.